Hi, welcome everyone. Welcome. Um, in today's video, I would like us to talk about plagiarism. What is plagiarism? What do you understand by this words? And what are the types of plagiarism? What are the consequences of this word plagiarism? And how can we avoid plagiarism? How can we avoid it? So guys, this video we are going to be discussing on what plagiarism is all about, how we can avoid it, so that we don't have any problem concerning these particular words. Alright, for those who don't know me, my name is Joanne and I study at the University of the People. So I just see a need to come up with this video so that I can explain my own thing, what I understand about plagiarism, or how it can how can it really affect someone. So if you don't know me, my name is Joan. I'm from Cameroon, and the purpose of this my channel is to help us have good grades. That means where I explain my own experience at the University of the People.
To go above a UO people assignment and have good grades, and we also encourage ourselves never to give up on whatsoever we are doing in order for us to grow together and change our lives for better. Please make sure to like, share and subscribe.
Alright, so guys, that's the purpose of my channel, to for us to talk on the UO people assignment. And in today's video we are going to be talking about what plagiarism is all about. What is it all about? So guys, we are going to start right away. Alright, so guys, I would like us to see exactly what this I would like us to talk on the APA site. I'm talking of APA citation. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, welcome. Alright, I would like us to talk about plagiarism now, and I would like us to follow this video to the end so that we can really see what is plagiarism all about. How can we avoid it? So for those who don't know me, my name is Joan. I study at the University of the People. Alright, I want us to watch the screen, and we see we see exactly what plagiarism is all about. So I'm going to come up with this document, or this file rather. We will have to share this now. Alright guys, we are going to share this. I want to bring up the paper so that you can see exactly the note which I came out with, and you exactly know what I'm talking about. What is plagiarism all about? So now let me show everyone my notes that I made on plagiarism so that we can talk about it together. Alright, this is my notes. I don't know if you are seeing exactly what I'm trying to show here. Alright guys, so I'm really sorry for this delay. I don't know why it was not really showing well. So this is my note I did on plagiarism, and I would like us to talk about it. What is plagiarism? How can we avoid it? What is it all about? So guys, here we can see that plagiarism refers to using someone's words or idea without giving proper acknowledgement to the source or credit to the author. That means that once you commit plagiarism, you fail to give credit to the author. What do they really mean by giving credit to an author? How can you give credit to an author? Alright, I see that giving credit means to cite your work. If you fail to cite your work, you just go online, you want to do assignment, and once you have or you see a white page somewhere online, you just copy it. You fail to give to cite the name, give the author what is, you are going to fall into this word plagiarism, and it can cost you a lot of things. So it is all about using someone's idea and refusing to tell this person to give the source where somebody can get it who came out with this word. So it is not a good thing. It can also, if I want to say it in another way, plagiarism can be something like you copy somebody work, or you take somebody work to make it to be your own work. And us as students, we know that it is very wrong, but we already know the consequences, that once we are caught with we already know what will happen. So we are going to discuss all of the consequences, how we can avoid it, all in this video. But for now, we already know that plagiarism is using someone's words or idea without giving the correct source, or giving credit to the author, to the owner of the work. In my other videos, we are going to talk on how we can really give credit to an author. How can you give credit to an author? If this is the question that you have presently now in your mind, just know that I will come up with other videos that we are going to see or know how we can give credit to the author in order to avoid plagiarism. Now, let us see the types of plagiarism. The first type of plagiarism here is intentional plagiarism. You are doing it intentionally. It is not like it's a mistake. We see the second one is talking of unintentional plagiarism, which can also be called as accidental or textual plagiarism. The first one, intentionally, when you decide to do plagiarism, you decide to take somebody work and submit it. You decide to take somebody work and submit it. It is intentional, or you already do it, you paraphrase it, but you don't want to cite it so that it should be that it is your own words. That is an intentional plagiarism, and they can call it as you deliberately copy it. And we all know that it is very difficult for college students, even if you are going to the University of the People or not, it is very dangerous to college students. The next one is self-plagiarism. What do we mean by self-plagiarism? This one is when your former work that you submitted, you take it again, you pass it on, and you want people, or you want your instructor to grade it again. Meanwhile, they already gave you credit on that particular assignment. That is self-plagiarism. You are plagiarizing against yourself. You take your work, you don't even make any show there like this work was submitted, or you just submit it so that you should have another good grade. It is not right. We all know that this channel is all about going to see how you can do your people assignment, but this particular term or this period, I will come up now with ways on how can we really do to not to have problem in our assignments. And today we are talking on plagiarism, and we are going to also see how we can avoid, how can we include this citation references in order to give credit to our author. We are going to see them in the other video. But now the next type of plagiarism is copy and paste plagiarism. This one is very simple and common. You just go online, copy something, and you just come and share it. You just come and submit it rather than saying share it. You can also share it with your other mates, and you guys submit it together. It is very wrong. The next one is patchwork plagiarism. Patchwork plagiarism. This is a kind of plagiarism that you go to website A, you pick small idea, you go to website B, you pick small idea, you come back to your paper, you add your own ideas, and you call it to be a work. This is patchwork plagiarism. It is very wrong, because if you are caught for it, know that it won't be easy on your side. It won't be easy on your side. Alright, the next type of plagiarism here is paraphrasing plagiarism. This is a kind of plagiarism that it is very simple that we can do it. You just go to a website, you start to paraphrase things, and at the end of the day, you don't cite the work, you just submit your assignment. If you are caught for it, know that you are going to pay. It's not easy, so we don't have to involve ourselves in paraphrasing plagiarism, because we know that once you paraphrase, you must cite and reference it. The next type of plagiarism here is global plagiarism. This one is when you completely take somebody's work to be your own and submit it. You can go to a website, either a book, a PDF document, you just copy everything and you pass it. It is very wrong. Even another plagiarism under this global plagiarism is when somebody do your assignment for you. That's plagiarism, because you are taking ownership of a work that you are not the one that did the work. So those are the various types of plagiarism. Now we are going to talk about the reasons or why students plagiarize. Guys, if you love my video, make sure to like, and also help me to share it out for other college students to see. Now we are going to talk, and don't forget to subscribe in order to get notification and see how we can continue with the other assignments or discussion. Now the next type of plagiarism, I think that we are done with types of plagiarism. The next thing we are talking about is reasons why students plagiarize. What are the reasons? Why do you think that students plagiarize? Why do students plagiarize? You are welcome, you are welcome. I can see somebody just added. You are welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Joan and I study at the University of the People. Alright, just continue with me. Let's continue the reasons why students plagiarize. Alright, the reason why students plagiarize, the first thing is poor time management. Check out one of my video concerning time management. You are going to see it and watch. I myself, I benefit so much from that particular video. Poor time management, that means you start your assignment too late, almost close to the deadline. So it will make you to be panicked, to be afraid. You will not know what to do. You will just be feeling like there is no way. You just go online, any work you see, you just take and submit. At the end of the day, you begin to have problem with your course instructor, and it's not really good. So reason students plagiarize is because of poor time management. We have to keep track on our time. Alright, now the next thing is when students don't really understand the assignment or the topic of this assignment, they tend to plagiarize, because you will really want to submit a work that can make sense. You can have good grades on this assignment, but you tend to see that it is not possible for you to really submit this assignment. You don't really understand this assignment. You just go and submit the assignment. You just go online, check anything. Once you see a particular assignment submitted, you just take it and go and submit, because you do not really understand the assignment question. That is some of the reasons why students plagiarize. The next reason why students plagiarize is because of lack of citation skills. For example, in-text citation and references. Most students know how to do their assignment very well. I say very well. But they tend to have a problem with citing. They don't know exactly when to include an in-text citation or when to include the reference. They are confused. I know that it is not really an easy thing, but we all need to learn it. It is better to learn these skills, know how to cite, and be plagiarism free student. Doing assignment, submitting work every week with a fear in you is not really good, because you are thinking this my assignment can be called for plagiarism because of I don't know how to do in-text citation or the reference. Don't worry, this video today is just talking about plagiarism. But the other video, I will still come up with more videos to help students know how really to include an in-text citation. What is an in-text citation? What is the difference between in-text citation and the reference itself? And what are the types of in-text citation? So I will come up with videos that will explain those particular questions, because most students have problem with citation, and we all know that students at the University of the People, we are using the APA citation, and it is the 7th edition that was released in 2019. So this is the kind of citation or reference you need to study, learn. But this one, there are so many ways to cite work, but if you are studying at the University of the People, just know that you need to learn how to use the APA citation. But don't worry, more videos will be coming up on that. Another problem here is no quotation marks. Students tend to quote and they forget to put quotation marks. Now, it tends to plagiarism because you are confused of what to do. But guys, I am so happy because I have some idea on this thing, and this week I will try to upload those videos early so that students can really see how to avoid plagiarism at the start of this term. Now, when you do your assignment very well, you are coding something, but you fail to add quotation marks, it is plagiarism. We all know that quoting, it is when you take somebody's exact words and include in your assignment. Just imagine, and you don't know what to do next. You forget to put quotation marks. You don't know when to. It's not easy. It tends to give us problem in our assignment. The next problem here is giving wrong source information. You do your assignment well, but you tend to give a wrong, maybe a wrong initial in the in-text citation and a correct initial in the reference. It is very bad, because they will say that you did an assignment that you did not really know how to do it or how to go about it. So we need to take care of the sources, know the initials. But don't worry, more videos will be coming up on citations and referencing. The next one here is lack of paraphrasing. You want to do it, you don't know how to paraphrase. You just go there to a website, you are writing, you are copying the same thing, you don't know how to paraphrase. That's another reason why students plagiarize in their assignment. Now, what are the consequences of plagiarism? What are the consequences? The first one here is scoring a 0 grade in the assignment or course. You can score a 0 grade in that particular assignment that you plagiarize in. So we have to be very careful, because we might tend to plagiarize in this particular assignment and we score a 0. The next consequences here is, if you are going to this physical school, you can be suspended from the school for a period of time. Plagiarism is a very bad thing, very bad. At the end of the day, it can even result to a dismissal. Plagiarism is very bad. It's very bad. But if you don't know how to deal with plagiarism, you will always have problem with it, because you will be forced to plagiarize, because you don't know how you can avoid it. So the consequences are just few, but very dangerous. The first one, you can score a 0 grade in that particular assignment or course. You can be suspended from the school for some period of time. or it can result to a dismissal. You can be dismissed from the school. Alright, now we are going to see how to avoid plagiarism. How can we avoid plagiarism in our assignments? The first thing here is I still talk on is we need to improve in our time management. Start your assignment early, set your priorities, make a plan, break down tasks. In short, we need to make a plan. Which assignment are you starting with? Which one would you like to end with? Start your assignment early as possible. Somebody like me in my country, we always have the problem of internet connection and electricity. They cut light all of the time. You can be waiting to start the assignment like next week or the other time. You want to start, there is no light. You'll be forced to do plagiarism. You'll be forced to copy and paste everywhere. But if you start your assignment early, all of these things will not be there. So we need to improve in our time management. Time management is very important to avoid plagiarism. We also need to improve in time management by avoiding multitasking. What is multitasking? You are doing one thing in another time, switching in between works. At the end of the day, you will not know exactly the work that you were doing, which assignment you were completing. You are reading assignment, you are submitting, you are rushing, switching in between works. It's not good. For us to avoid plagiarism, we need to improve our time management. And the next step here is we need to learn the requirements of the type of citation reference that our school demand. I say that University of the People needs, they require students to do assignment using the APA style. And we all know that using the APA style in our assignment, it is a must for you all people students. But if you don't know how to do it, you will have a problem. So to avoid plagiarism, learn how to use your APA style or any kind of citation that your own institution use. Learn how to use it. The next thing that we have to do to avoid plagiarism is we need to keep track of sources where we get our information. Let me say your information is coming from two different websites. If you don't note them down, you are going to forget one and write one, or you can even forget both of them. So you need to always write the author, you need to always the link where you get your information from. Keep track of them so that you should not forget them. Remember that we say up that students commit plagiarism because of not really understanding the source, or they take a different source and keep in another. Keep track of your source. The next thing is we need to master paraphrasing. How to paraphrase. It will help you to avoid plagiarism. And know that when you paraphrase, you must cite and reference your work. Cite and reference your work if you are paraphrasing. And the next point here that we can do to avoid plagiarism is we need to use quotation marks and cite them, reference them as well. Let's know that any in-text citation must appear in the reference list, while the reference list, all the information there, the author that they are found there, they must appear in the in-text citation. So we all have to make a possible way that we add quotation mark whenever we are citing. We are coding. When we code, we should add quotation mark. Then we cite it, we add it in our reference list. The next type here is the best way now to avoid plagiarism after citing, coding, referencing. You have to run your assignment in a plagiarism checker before submitting your assignment. Don't just finish your assignment, you go submit, you don't know exactly what will affect your assignment, you don't know if you did some copy work somewhere. The plagiarism checker will best tell you about that. And if you don't know the best one that you can use, you can check out one in my videos. I make one how to the best plagiarism checker online. So let's be very careful of plagiarism. Always run our assignment in a plagiarism checker before we submit our assignment. So guys, we have covered the topic on plagiarism. Now, if you have any question, don't hesitate to put in the comment section. I will review the this question and I will get back to you. We have talked on how to avoid plagiarism. We have talked, and we all know now that plagiarism is a very bad thing. It can destroy your assignment, it can destroy your academic, it can destroy your it can remove you from your university. So we need to be very careful when it comes to plagiarism. Plagiarism is a very bad thing and we don't need to be victims of it. So I am so happy that we have completed the topic on what is plagiarism so far. We have completed it, and if you like my video, please do me a favor to just put in the comment section and tell me, or you can add your own points on you can add your own points concerning plagiarism, because it is a very dangerous thing at the University of the People. So in the other videos, we are going to be talking on how to how to paraphrase code, how to cite our work, including text citation. So we are going to be talking on that. We are going to be talking on how we can include an in-text citation in our assignments. We are also going to talk on the APA style itself. We all know that the University of the People use the APA style. So we are going to all discuss them, and we are going to see. And please, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, do me a favor and you just subscribe. Please, just do me a favor and you subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell in order to have more more updates. Thanks for watching, and I'm super excited because if you are caught for plagiarism now at the University of the People, my hands are no more there, because I have done my best to explain what plagiarism is all about, how we can avoid it, and we already know the consequences from my video. So guys, thank you so much for coming, and stay blessed, and know that the upcoming video is about in-text citation. what is in-text citation, how to include in-text citation. So the next video will be talking about in-text citation. Just make sure to come and watch that video. It will help you, and just it's your help. So make sure to come back, watch that video. The next video will be talking on in-text citation. Alright, stay safe, stay blessed, and bye.